Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's reviews. One of the few genuine movie stars today, Tom Cruise, is here to work for the CIA in this biopic of informant Barry Seal. Can he do the job without losing his mind? This is American Made. I feel like Tom Cruise is one of those actors whose presence does help a film. He's got that instant charm that works, even when playing an anti-hero like this one. Cruise does make up for the flaws found in American Made. I won't deny this is an interesting and cinematic story, but the problem lies with the execution. The script is all over the place as it jumps from location to location in a way I found to be a tad messy and jumbled. Director Doug Liman attempts to go for almost a documentary format, as he also utilizes archival footage and Tom Cruise narrating via video recordings to provide context. However, the film jumps so quickly and there's not enough time to process it all. 1 second, Barry is taking stealth photographs for the CIA, and then the next second, he's delivering drugs for the Median crime lords. We also get scenes of him and his wife, but she is not all that properly developed. His children are barely even important. Barry does not really change all that much, though Cruise is certainly having fun playing him. I found the story of Domhnall Gleeson's CIA agent dealing with Barry's shenanigans to be more engaging than Barry himself. The airplane sequences are well put together, particularly an airplane crash that was impressively mounted. They are also the most well-shot scenes in American Made, as most of the movie employs a shaky cam. I understand Liman wants to go for a documentary-style look, but the camera work merely got on my nerves. American Made has its moments of cleverness, but I don't think it did a particularly good job of showcasing those events and how Barry's role in the CIA might have inadvertently led to the Iran-Contra ordeal. Next up is another true story about the relationship between the Queen of England and her Indian teacher, Victoria and Abdul. Stephen Frears is a director you can expect to make likable films, and he more than accomplishes that here. What makes this film work is seeing the genuine curiosity from Queen Victoria at wanting to learn about Abdul's culture. Judi Dench gives a great performance and shares great chemistry with Ali Fazal. There is a surprising amount of humor, but Abdul is thankfully not the butt of the joke, and the film instead makes fun of Victoria's son, Prince Bertie, and the people working for the Queen sticking their noses up at Abdul. A lot of the plot is driven by the progression of this friendship, and the occasional hardships that happen, along with the confusion that everyone around her has. The film moves at a brisk pace, and Frears manages to avoid the stuffiness that can occasionally befall historical period pieces. The biggest fault in Victoria and Abdul comes from the history it presents. Queen Victoria was nowhere near as pleasant in real life as was shown in the film, as we're clearly meant to sympathize with Dench's portrayal. The film also barely focuses on England's reign over India and the hardships they gave the country. It very quickly brushes under the rug the fact that Abdul and another Indian were straight up taken to England with no warning and are just there to stand about and give the Queen a coin. Those thoughts do linger on the brain while watching Victoria and Abdul. However, if you enjoy these sorts of looks into the British royal family, and you also liked Mrs. Brown, which also featured Dench's Queen Victoria, you'll find a lot to appreciate here. Thanks for watching this week's reviews, and I'll see you next time.